Them young dudes is kind of flashy, but it's other ways to bust ankles. Take, for instance, my guy Mike Bibby from the Sacramento Kings. He got that, like, old-school, classic point guard type of game. It's more like steady and smooth. He looking around the court. But he still got his own flavor, something new. So let's check out Mike Bibby.
He's the king of his court and the general of his team. And whenever the ball is in Mike Bibby's hands, good things usually happen for Sacramento.
Bibby, right down the lane. Oh, Virgo Sprinkler system on. Mike Bibby is on fire.
Just try to keep control of it, just try to make things go.
Mike, Mr. Steady. He's just, Mike is the man.
Steady. Mike plays a real steady game. And when you want to have somebody with the ball, someone playing steady, someone using their head, Mike is at the top of the list.
Oh, Mike Bibby with a pretty reverse.
I think he's another John Stockton. He knows how to set his teammates up and get his teammates the ball.
Mike is one of the top point guards, and I give him a lot of responsibility. We don't make a lot of calls. He's got to get us into our offense, and he's got to make sure that he involves everybody. But the same token, he's a playmaker.
If he's going, it's going to be a long night, and you just have to, hope he's off that night.
Bibby changing directions. Oh, Mike Bibby with a pretty reverse. Bibby. Oh, boy! And they're electrified here in Sacramento.
I think I'm a little bit quicker than what I look, kind of jerky kind of movements. And sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to do with the ball. So, I think it's a little tough for the defender to know.
Oh, I learned early to keep your hands up and be ready, because at any time it could become.
Bibby whips it and whips it good to Brad Miller.
You'd be way over there and not sure, and then be like all of a sudden hit you in the back of their head or something. So you just got to be ready all the time.
Mike's game is one of deception. I think that really gives him an edge over a lot of guys.
Bibby picked up by Cummings. Oh, what a fake by Bibby! Incredible seductive move by Mike Bibby, who's got 16.
Mike is very deceptive. He does a great job of going in different directions. Just a great ball handler in a tough matchup. He has a very, very lethal in and out, which is misdirection work that a lot of players nowadays don't really work at, and I think that he has one of the best ones.
He's so clever with the ball. I think he really surprises people how he gets around guys.
Mike Bibby into Weber. Weber broke stride. Great pass.
He sets the guy up. He's going to take him right 3 or 4 times just for that time and that opportunity when he can take him left.
Very good shooter. A guy that can handle the pressure. A guy that's cool under pressure.
He steps up and makes big shots when his team needs him to.
When the game's on the line, we put the ball in his hands. He's a very clutch player.
Back to Bibby, has the open shot. And there's a player, a big-time player. He loves these moments. He is loving every second of it.
What always makes a point guard one of the best is when his team is successful. And Mike's been on teams that have consistently won year in and year out since he's been in Sacramento. And I think that separates you from other guards when you're the leader of your team, but the team also consistently wins games, and you have to give him credit for that.
After Bibby, Bibby jumper. He got it just before the clock expired. Bibby. No! And they're on their feet. Here Yorko.
He brings so much leadership to the game. He knows what he has to do for us to win games. He's the catalyst of his team.
I think he's gotten better every year, and we're going to have more ways to use him, but he's just such a highly efficient offensive player. It's just good to have him on our team.
Bibby, and put that in the book and send them to the line. Oh, boy. How about Mike Bibby?
I think he's the true definition of a point guard in the 2000 era because he can score and pass and shoot, which many point guards can't do. Definitely one of the best point guards I've ever been on the court with.
That Western Conference got to be hard on the ankles with all them slick point guards. Another one is Tony Parker, a native of France, making himself right at home in San Antonio. See, the thing with Tony is, man, he's so quick. He got that blinding speed. He'll leave you in the dust. So let's just hope he don't leave us. Let's check out Tony Parker.
To make in the NBA, you have to be strong mentally. That's the difference between good players and great players. It also helps to be faster than everybody.
Parker is an igniter.
Boy, he's quick. My goodness. You see that little burst of speed?
His speed.
Look at that speed.
Up to Parker.
He can fly.
Parker motors past Kidd. The teardrop. Got it!
Toughest thing about defending Tony Parker is he's super fast.
There's nobody like Tony. Creating havoc, getting that ball up and down the floor, and you know, you get those type of transition buckets. That makes the game a lot easier. And the guy's quick as lightning.
Boy, he's quick.
Final shot time, Tony Parker, the distance. But Tony Parker didn't waste any time with about 5 ticks left on the clock.
You know, he's low to the floor, so you know, he goes from point A to point B faster than anybody in the NBA.
Barron a little out of control on that one. Here comes Tony Parker, and Parker's the leading scorer in this game.
He's got breakaway speed where he can go by people, and he uses that.
Oh, here's that. Look at that speed. Can Wally catch it?
Parker against Serbiak, floats it home.
He goes from 0 to 100 like that.
About a 3-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. Parker goes by Bryant as if Kobe was tied to the floor. He was.
That's the toughest part about him, his acceleration from a standstill to all the way in the lane, and the defender really doesn't know what happened.
Charles Smith finds the open man, Tony Parker. He penetrates and scores.
Speed, and it's very hard to stop.
Tony all the way to the rack. Got it to fall.
I'm very fast, so I like to use that to penetrate.
That was just
speed. You can't teach speed. No matter what, you can't teach speed.
Parker. He's fouled and scores. He'll go to the line. Tony Parker.
There are people, you know, trying to get quicker every day. But somebody that's quick, they're quick. There's nothing you can do.
This guy is out to play today. He's full of energy.
His speed is something that you can't teach. Tony Parker putting on his show tonight again.
I do everything fast, you know, I eat fast, you know, my father's always mad at me, you know. I'm always fast in my life too, you know, so maybe it's just a habit.
Growing up in France, Tony Parker followed a different path from many other kids, playing basketball instead of soccer. His skills took him across the Atlantic to the NBA, and his crossover wasn't just cultural.
You know what hit him that time? He got crossed over, and his feet became lead. Tony Parker, sneaky fast.
Tony Parker's ability to cross somebody over is multiplied when he adds his speed to it.
Backdoor trying to go to Stockton, picked up by Tony Parker. 2 minutes left to the half. Parker down the middle. Take right to left. He's in there. Looking up with the right hand. Score! Beautiful move as he swung right through.
He uses his God-given talents, and that's, you know, I'm not going to play around with you left. If I can go by you left, I'm going by you left. If I can go by you right, I'm going to go by you right.
Parker tosses it up and in.
It's boom, to the point.
Parker with a wicked crossover and a score in the lane. Tony Parker. Parker on the run with the teardrop. Tony Parker, beautiful with finish. Pressure on, does it again. I'm telling you, the rookie can play.
He'll be playing with the ball and be able to get a standstill, waiting for a pick and roll, and just be able to take off.
Nice drive by Tony Parker.
It's just like a quick change with my hands. I like to do that, and I think it's effective. Like Iverson, it's just different.
Nash trying to pick up the defense. Tony Parker left it. Oh, man.
Well, that made Nash sicker than that food poisoning as he turned his stomach over twice on that crossover.
He crossed Nash right over and went right to the hole.
Tony's extremely quick, so he gets into the paint, almost whenever he wants. And I think the thing that's made him extremely difficult to guard is that he's got a little floater in the lane.
Parker puts it up and hits it. He floats it through the air.
Tony combines his speed and shooting touch to form his favorite weapon, the teardrop shot, which has tormented defenders throughout the league.
He goes to the hole with the big guys running at him. He still puts it up high and it just falls softly through the net. It's pretty sweet shot. I'm amazed that a guy as young as he is has developed a shot like that already.
Now Parker will penetrate, spins past Fortune, lay it up and good. A beautiful move to the basket by Tony Parker.
Parker again. Another great move.
That floater that is so hard to block or to stop. So I wouldn't like being in front of him in a nice one.
He does it! He got it! 1.2 to play! Tony Parker drains it!
I love to use my teardrop as my bread and butter. It makes the big man so mad. I like that.
And when a quick shot is needed, Tony can provide that too.
3 and a fraction seconds remaining as the final shot goes in by Parker. Leaning forward, off balance.
Tony Parker has quickly arrived as one of the NBA's most exciting point guards, and now is full speed ahead on his road to stardom.
Back in the day, the Boston Celtics had the original ankle breaker, Bob Cousy. Now they got another one in Paul Pierce. See, Paul Pierce can break you down in many ways. They call him the truth. And anybody who guard him know you can't handle the truth. Let's check out Paul Pierce.
With the first pick in the 1998 NBA draft, with the 4th pick, with the 8th pick, with the 10th pick in the 1998 NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Paul Pierce from the University of Kansas.
Hi, I'm Paul Pierce, and I play forward for the Boston Celtics. Take 1.
9 teams bypassed Paul Pierce in the 1998 draft before he was chosen by the Celtics, and he set out to make them all regret it.
Pierce, good hands just to control the ball. Comes up shooting. Oh, nicely done.
Oh, he's about to cross him over.
Pierce, double team. Keeps the dribble alive. Pierce to the basket.
This guy's a throwback. I mean, they love the kind of ball and the character this guy's bringing.
Pierce with a beautiful shot over Oda.
Getting shot off against this kid. Pierce, nice move with the dribble there. Hits the runner.
I'm like a super gumbo, I'm a little bit of everything. Like a bowl of gumbo, you put a little bit of everything in there. Play about 2 or 3 positions, I can handle the ball.
Newman all over Pierce. Ball with a crossover. Creates a little space. High on glass. The double clutch by the Celtics All-Star plus the foul. How about that one? Now that 3 with 23 seconds on the clock is okay with Reggie taking it. And Paul Pierce with another of one of his dazzling adventures to the rim.
Adventures would be what you'd call that.
He's the throwback because Paul is a gym rat. To see the growth in Paul's game has been such a joy to me.
Pierce pops out, fakes it. Off the bounce, Pierce a step back. For 3, big hoop. 32 for Paul Pierce. Big time shot as usual.
I love Paul because, again, he's like old school.
Kick the beat! Even the game's best defenders have been burned by Pierce, who adds to his highlight reel each time he steps on the court.
I think it's funny. I don't know if you call it a new generation fan or whatever you call it. They love him because he makes unbelievable plays.
Pacers by 13, 7.5 to go. Pierce, toughest shot of the night today he makes.
Well, I'm looking at his defense, looking at his balance, which way he's leaning, try to get them rocking one way and then go the other way. And that way I can get off a shot or get to the basket.
And 2 of them need to be threes.
Here's 2. Watch this move.
Pierce again. Nice move off the dribble. Yes, and foul.
Well, what a move by Pierce.
That's even better when you look at it.
What a shot that was.
Usually I can rock a guy with a dribble to sleep or, you know, use 1 or 2 dribbles to get to the bucket or go into my fadeaway jump shot.
Here's Pierce fading away. He's got it, and he is fouled. And that is a Paul Pierce specialty.
Paul's probably one of the best one-on-one basketball players in the league. You know, he's very deceiving. You know, he has great one-on-one moves. Oh, when he's on fire, when he's on a roll, you can forget about it.
Pierce again working on Harrington. Pierce, another tough one.
29 for Pierce. And Paul Pierce right now is unstoppable.
Paul, you know, he's a great scorer. You know, he just know how to get his shot off. So, you know, if it's either to cross over or just to go right through you or to spin, you know, he's just a scorer. And he has a beautiful jump shot. And he's just one of the guys that I will, you know, pay to go watch if I was a fan.
Get Ruben Patterson on him, blows by him. Pierce to the basket.
It seems that Pierce can penetrate any defense, but for all his individual talent, he's also the total team player.
So he's a guy that at the end of the game, you can give him the ball and he can get his own shot. But more importantly, he can get shots for his other teammates who may not be able to get their own shot. And so that makes Paul Pierce so dangerous.
Oh, tremendous play to Ricky Davis.
T comes, gives a little screen. Pierce goes the other way. Now he comes back and uses it, rubs off his man. The T on the cut.
Wonderfully done by Paul Pierce.
Paul looking to work on Hassel. Gets it to...
Wow!
Paul's competitive fire is constantly burning. And he's not just tough on defenders' ankles. He gets inside their heads as well.
Pierce, 2 on the clock, has to take it.
He's a tree. Oh, what a shot that was. That's vintage Paul Pierce.
It just means you demoralize them. They don't feel like, you know, they have a chance to guard you. Once you break their ankles or dunk on somebody, you totally take them out their game. And then once you give them that stare and talk to them a little bit, you got them.
Just torching him. Look at Harrington. He's talking to Pierce and talking to each other. Come on, bring it. Bring it, big fella. Show me what you got. Pierce pulls up for a 3. That's what I've got.
Paul Pierce is the leader of the Celtics, one of the league's top scorers, and an all-star. But he also prides himself on being part of that elite group of NBA ankle breakers.
It means that I'm well respected around the league and there's not too many defenses that can stop me because I'm constantly breaking ankles.
Pierce needs a screen. 3 seconds. Pierce takes it. Got it! Oh, Pierce at the buzzer.
Yo, we gonna take y'all from Boston down to New Orleans so we can check out the point guard for the Hornets, Baron Davis. He can do it all, but one of the best things he does is handle the rock. And he's doing it in the city that they call the Big Easy. But if you know, it ain't nothing easy about trying to stop BD. So let's check out Baron Davis, y'all.
Baron Davis, who has come on and headed for big-time stardom.
We mentioned Davis, an uncanny blend of power and quickness at 6'3", 225.
Double spin by Davis and scores.
Davis a swirling dervish on that play.
Davis right up the gut to the basket for 2.
Oh, what a shot.
He can take the ball wherever he wants to take it. Sometimes the game is too easy for him.
When he gets out on the open floor and he's like a little pit bull coming at him, the opposing player eyes get real big like salsa plates and they know they can't stop him.
Baron Davis pulling one out of the bag of tricks here.
Baron is unique. He's a guy that if you're not careful, you may take for granted and he may embarrass you.
Baron Davis charging past the clerk. Boy, he throws up Andrew. He ended up on his backside. And I'd rather take a foul than to get twisted up like that. Good point.
He does things that you just put your hands on your head and be like, how you get past that guy like that?
Davis, nice crossover handle. Hits the jump shot and the foul.
I asked Baron Davis
before the game if he was still hot. He nodded his head, said yes, and this should answer all the questions. See you later. Bye-bye. Into the middle of the paint. Great move.
I've seen him break down a lot of people, and I be sitting over there like, I'm glad I'm playing with him now. To be known as an ankle breaker, that means nobody's going to come up and really try to challenge you defensively. When I come down, I'm thinking about, okay, all right, I got the crowd on my back. I got everybody watching me. It's me and him. If he cut me off, I got a combo move. And then after that, I'm thinking like 2 or 3 moves to try and embarrass him as much as possible.
Showtime.
Here comes Baron. Great move by Baron Davis down the lane.
Here's Davis. Oh, nice drive down the lane. Puts it. Oh, what a shot! Baron Davis. The foul on Radmanovich.
Well, he shook Lewis first, and he takes it in, and he finishes with the left hand. We talk about his strength, but this is exceptional strength. Watch him shake Lewis. See ya? Lewis goes the wrong way. Radmanovich gets turned inside out.
What a play.
Take a look at Baron Davis now. Has it all, does it all.
Davis a little nervous for another bucket. My goodness. Someone stop number 1, please.
Davis, the LA native, a lot of shake and bake in his game. And basketball is a game of improvisation. And this man, one of the best right there, improvising.
Growing up, man, playing across the street at South Park Elementary, across the street from my house, playing against older dudes. You can't go through them. I mean, you learn how to get around people. You learn how to maneuver and create shots for yourself when you're playing around basketball. And I think that helped me evolve into the player I am now. So now I got a one-on-one situation. It's easy for me to get a shot on.
Kobe defends Baron. Around the screen, what a move by the Baron, and he finishes it off.
What a play. Baron Davis shook Kobe Bryant like a bad habit.
But when he is on his game, look at his body, look at the size, the power, the strength, the quickness. This guy's got the entire package.
It's a clear out situation, you know, game on the line. I know that I can get to the basket.
Baron Davis inbounds to Brown. 6 seconds, 5. Top side of Baron Davis on the deck and driving and dunks. Baron Davis has won this basketball game.
Guys are going to be having nightmares about Baron Davis. They'll be counting the Baron and they can't sleep.
When it gets down to attack time, when he gets into the paint, now you have to deal with his size.
Guy, he's a bull. There's no doubt about it. He loves to level you off and then take you down inside with that upper body strength.
He's got a big booty. I mean, I just say it like that. His butt is big. He got an advantage. So if he do post you up, that big booty gonna knock you off the post.
Baron up and under on Wade. Oh, incredible Wade. Yes, he did. Oh, schools in for the rookie.
That was right out of a textbook in terms of footwork.
He's a guy that works on his game during the summer, and there's great pride in what he brings to the court.
And Baron Davis with a magician-like pass.
You watch Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan.
Here comes Jordan. Behind the back. What a play.
Every year they got better and they improved on something in their game. That's one thing that I learned from just watching them. Every year I want to get better as far as my approach, mental focus, leading my teammates, becoming a better point guard, and understanding situations and really understanding how to become a coach out there on the floor.
Davis, I tell you, he plays with such poise. He makes the game look easy. I like his game, Austin. I am a believer in Baron Davis.
Coach Wooden used to talk about it all the time, that basketball is quickness and balance. And I've known a lot of guys who had quickness, they had no balance. And I think this is the one thing that Byron has. He has the ability to get by you, but he has the ability to finish.
Left him in his shoes.
I tell you, he's a player, boy. I mean, he's a big-time point guard.
The guys found out with the ankle break that this guy can really be an MVP candidate in this league.
If you want a game-defining play, that was it.
So much room for improvement that when he's in his prime, when he's 27, 28, 29, he may change the game.
Yo, y'all, that's it for the NBA Street Series Ankle Breakers Volume 2. I hope you enjoyed it. And just in case you ain't get enough, we're going to show y'all some last moves from some shaking and baking and ankle breaking. My name is Common. I want to thank y'all for chilling with me on West 4th Street right here in New York. I had a good time. I know you had a good time, but I think I'm ready to go bust somebody's ankles. And them cats over there, they game my ice, so I'm about to go hurt some ankles real quick. Thank y'all once again. Love to you. This is the NBA Street Series Ankle Breakers, Volume 2. Peace, y'all.
Sensational move. What a show. You cannot believe what we just saw.
It ain't no shame in my game. I'm a keeping it ball. They call it nothing, ain't calling y'all. That's the way the ball is ball.
Lays it up. My goodness. Marbury. Oh, what a move from Marbury. Steve Nash stirs the crowd like he entered on a yo-yo. Crossover. That's a backyard playground play. How sweet it is! Foster with the ball fake to the cup. Which way did he go, Doc? Which way did he go? Dribble penetration by Jason Williams.
Beautiful move by Carlos Arroyo.
Cross is over. Oh my goodness! I don't believe what I just saw. You are helpless. Behind the back to Green. Outside the rim. Spins on Sprewell. Hangs it. Goes and he got it.
Here comes Parker.
Oh, he broke some ankles there.
Iverson again. He is too hot to handle.
Oh, man, he broke some ankles on that play. Gary with the left hand.
They ooh and ah here.
Wow.
Quick with that move.
Free ball, baby.
I think that's what the fans seem to see.
That was an old schoolyard play there.
Ankle break is kind of quote unquote when you cross somebody over or you make a move on a guy that totally kind of leaves him off balance and shakes him out of his shoes. So
Crossover Marbury. Count the basket. Call a foul on Mo Taylor.
Which way did he go, Doc? Which way did he go?
When you go one way and the defender goes the other.
Here's the spin move, quick spin, and the floater by Baron Davis off the glass.
The crossover, you got to have a knack for it. More than working on it every day in the gym, it's just got to be something that comes real natural.
Out of D-Mac. McGrady turns. Nice fake. He's going in. He stuffs it home.
It's when, a guy's coming down and you're trying hard. You're in your defensive stand, and he just hires you and gives you two moves, crossover behind the back.
Crawford goes at Barry. Crossover moves. Oh, pretty move from Jamal Crawford.
When you just totally get the guy out of the picture, is that's the ankle break.
Francis with a crossover once, twice. Fades, fires, good.
He'll hand back to Arroyo. Arroyo splits the defenders. Underhand scoop to 5 feet. Oh, what a play. Set that one for the Arroyo splitting two defenders and then the underhand scoop from 5 feet away. Put it softly at the bottom of the net.
Putting a move on them, where they just completely lost after you go bottom.
Jason Williams with a quick crossover move, then the pass to Bo Outlaw.
Just pray, You just, when you see it, you tell yourself, don't look, don't move.
And here comes Kidd. And he does what you want a great point guard to do at the end of a ball game. Attack the hoop if at all possible.